Ballinger is under major fire at the moment since she's not only been exposed for allegedly being a terrible person, but for also being super inappropriate with minors. The whole thing has been going on for years, and Adam McIntyre, whose life she basically tried to ruin, has decided to try and expose everything she ever did to him and others, and he is not holding back.
I do believe that she groomed me. I also believe she used me.
Some people have felt disgust for Colleen over the years. I mean, some people even believe that her entire Miranda Sings character's only personality trait was to act stupid and gross. And I'm sure that just made a lot of people feel uncomfortable, and she honestly should have been canceled like a long time ago with how terrible some of the things she's done have been, which I'll get into in just a moment. However, that's not to say that people haven't tried to cancel her before, but it's never become this big of a thing. Adam made his first video about the situation 3 years ago, but unfortunately many of her fans turned against Adam rather than showing support. His video titled Colleen Ballinger Stop Lying talked about how he had been a fan of Colleen ever since he was 12, and about how Colleen eventually reached out to him and began taking advantage of him for years. He started off by talking about how Colleen first started messaging him and how it very quickly turned pretty weird.
Very quickly we started talking a lot, and my parents were really happy to see the fact that someone like Colleen Ballinger was so dedicated to talking to all of her fans. This slowly turned into me getting private details about her divorce and what was happening with the relationship with her ex-husband. Around this time though was whenever my parents started getting a little bit more cautious and were wondering why a 30-year-old was talking to, at this time, a 13-year-old about her divorce.
Eventually, the main thing Colleen wanted from Adam, who was 13 when they first started texting, was to get him to find out drama for her that she could use for content. She was basically using him to do her job for her and not even paying him for it. And Adam, who really didn't even know any better since he was literally 13, was ecstatic to be doing all of this for Colleen since he looked up to her so much. The worst part is that Colleen not only continued to use him in this way, but also took it even further by asking to engage in gossip sites about her, which eventually led him to get a lot of hate.
And Adam, the character, the person, whatever you want to call it, started getting really attacked on these sites too. Now keep in mind I was only 14 at this time. So then I was getting targeted on these gossip sites, and I was getting called a pick-me, manipulative, and other words I won't say just because my extended family are watching this video, and I can't.
Adam's family did get involved at this point, asking him to stop engaging with her because it was starting to become damaging to him. But unfortunately, it was a pretty hard thing to do since he had invested so much time into her, and she also just wouldn't let him go. Cause y'all, Colleen would constantly do small things for Adam, like subscribing to his YouTube channel or leaving comments, which made him very happy, just so she could ask him to do more stuff for her. And overall, just stringing him along for her own benefit. One time, she even promised him that she'd fly him and his brother out to America so they could go to VidCon, which, shocker, never actually happened. Adam did admit that he kept falling for her tricks, which isn't really a surprise since he was literally 14 and cannot be blamed.
Because I was dumb, impressionable, young, naive, whatever I want to call it, I have so many names for what I believe I was, I'd always cave, honestly.
Adam also revealed that Colleen would always contact him and talk to him about her divorce and the trouble that she had with her ex-husband. And so it's no surprise that this was some really heavy information to lay on a 14-year-old, especially because to Adam, they were the perfect couple from her YouTube videos. So I can't even imagine how damaging this must have been for him. But probably the worst thing she ever did to Adam was the fact that she found his Twitter account so funny that she decided to send him lingerie. For some reason, this grown woman thought it was completely alright to send a child underwear.
They went on my Twitter because they thought it was funny, and then they said they had to send me the bra and panties. Here are some clips from that live stream.
Ew! That outfit! Screaming homeschooled Christian University realness.
Adam, Cookie Ballinger said, "Hi, you are such a fashion icon," and tweeted the ugliest picture of me. This is honestly the worst outfit. He's so rude. What made you order these ugly clothes?
Adam!
Those clothes are nasty. He's so rude. Oh my god, he's so sassy. Your Twitter account is making me laugh so much. Oh my god, that makes me laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Adam, do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, Adam, let me know what you want. He's in Ireland. Hi, Adam. I love you. Okay. I'm sending him something. Okay, maybe he'll want the panties. Although then his parents will be like, you're not allowed to watch who is sending you panties.
But it's
He'll be like, Mom, don't worry. I watched the boy wear them online first.
And guys, she was not joking. She literally did mail it to him, and he still has it to this day because his mom had understandably taken it away.
Am I doing like a haul for you? I don't know. And then, I hate touching it. Then, these. I don't know which way they go, but these as well. So, I was genuinely still surprised that my mom had these.
Anyways, Colleen didn't stop reaching out to Adam and even made him her social media manager at one point, which ended terribly. It all started off as him just giving her tweet ideas, but it quickly escalated into her giving him free reign of her Twitter account.
And whenever we talked about how Miranda wasn't really doing well anymore, she messaged me and then said, well, help me. And that's then whenever I started giving the tweet ideas. So on the 25th of March of this year, I started giving more ideas again because Colleen was aware that the Miranda character was becoming very stale and inactive on social media. And on the 26th of March again, she started tweeting my ideas, which included Animal Crossing stuff. So on the 25th and 26th, I presented her with about 15 different tweet ideas. So then came a tweet about Miranda Sings coming out as a Meghan Trainor fan, which she was initially confused about, and she says, I don't know what you're saying about Meghan. So then I explained it again, and Colleen was fully gonna go ahead posting it herself, as you can see here. So I helped give her the photos and the concept, and she said, when should I do that? Should I do that today or tomorrow before I post the video? And I said, what are you waiting for today? And she says, okay, cool. Showing that she had every single intention to post this tweet on her own behalf.
Colleen offered him a social media intern position and even promised an hourly rate in the future if things went well. Now, this obviously didn't end well, and honestly, even if it had, it's hard to imagine her keeping that promise with her track record. At the time, Adam was of course super excited to do this for her, not realizing the damage it would cause, and he went on to tweet something on her account, which he at the time didn't realize was harmful, but it got her into a lot of trouble. The tweet was about how Miranda was coming out as a Meghan Trainor fan, which was obviously badly received since it looked like she was making fun of the LGBTQ+ community. This ended in Colleen getting mad at Adam, even though he had asked her beforehand if it was okay to tweet, and she approved it. She was actually going to post it herself before Adam took over the account, but because he was the one to actually tweet it, she ended up being super guilt-trippy towards him and made him feel bad for having caused her to get hate.
And she said, the thing is, I agree with them. Queerbaiting is not a joke. I'm super sad I've upset so many people. I'm telling you, girl, I'm super sensitive, like near tears. Again, trying to guilt me and make me feel really bad for something that she had already approved and found funny. And she didn't see any problems with it. I'm gonna be really honest for a second. I spent that entire day just crying in bed and texting my friends, and my mom and dad were just comforting me the entire day. I was a mess that day. I was completely radio silent on everything. Ask any of my friends from that day. It was such a horrible day. Like, it was so awful. I didn't even get a message from Colleen asking how I was. It was just guilt-tripping me that I had done all this to her, almost as if I had planned it or something. So she continued to talk about it. She said, it's all anyone is talking about. I'm really upset. I would never post something like that, and now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really upset.
By the end of it, Adam ended up being the one to comfort Colleen in this situation and promised that the whole thing would blow over. And the worst part is that she left him on red. And that was actually the last he had ever heard from her. So to recap, Colleen found this 13-year-old boy who was a devoted supporter and then started using him for video ideas, sent him lingerie, made him her social media manager, and then blamed him when it all blew up in her face, traumatized him, and then never talked to him again. Today, a lot of people are questioning how she wasn't beyond canceled the first time that Adam posted that video. But Colleen's swarm of fans somehow looked past all all of this and decided to not only keep supporting her, but also to send Adam so much hate. And she even actively encouraged this. And guys, Adam revealed that he had gotten sent some DMs of Colleen's best friend, Corey, who was talking badly about Adam in a group chat with fans and also telling them what Colleen was saying about Adam. Corey was basically saying that Colleen thinks this one Twitter account that was hating on fans was Adam and telling all these other fans that Adam was now going around trolling and attacking Colleen and her fans because of everything that happened. Obviously, a lot of her fans believed all that stuff and started accusing the victim in this situation of being the one to blame for what Colleen was going around doing. Anyways, guys, things obviously didn't end there, as recently a lot of allegations against Colleen have been brought up again, especially by the YouTuber Cody Rantz, who spoke up about their experience with Colleen and how they felt manipulated by Colleen. Cody uploaded a video called Why I Left the Colleen Ballinger Fandom, where they addressed the relationship they had Colleen years ago, which was very similar to Adam's. Cody joined Colleen's fandom and became a pretty well-known figure by joining well-known Twitter group chats and even getting close with Colleen's friends and family. But Cody has come out now to prove how truly disturbing the things that were going on were. In their video, Cody addressed Adam's situation and how their initial reaction was shock and disgust.
My immediate thought was, what?
Cody then showed a DM Colleen had sent them, which explained her side of the story after she stopped responding to Adam, where she basically said that Adam was lying about a lot of things and showing things out of context, which he would get major backlash for if she were to expose him, and said that the reason she wasn't speaking out was because she wanted to respect him as a minor and his family, and that she was really sad and disappointed by everything. And this was all an attempt to get Cody to turn against Adam, because she clearly knew that Cody would make a video on this situation since it was everything anyone was talking about. Colleen said, "I now realize I never should have been communicating with him in the first place," referring to the fact that this was a minor. And then Cody pulled out some extremely shocking receipts. Like, people were shocked.
He's not even the only child that she was talking to. She was literally in DMs talking to children about sex. Here's one. Are you a virgin? This is Colleen in a group chat with children. They're called the Weenies. This is the group chat. If you're in the Colleen Ballinger fandom, you know about this group chat. She's also asking, what's your favorite position?
This grown woman was asking minors these things and was just now realizing that maybe that was bad. Cody also pointed out how completely inappropriate Colleen was for children, since her content was filled with things like this.
Was it satire when you joked about this word multiple times? Was it satire you joking about R-wording your then husband? Was it satire you telling people they should R-word your friend Harvey? Was it satire you joking about R-wording your young audience's Twitter feeds? Using the R-word again?
And let's not forget the fact that she also has this written in one of her old thumbnails. Like, guys, why was she literally admitting that she is a pedophile? Anyways, Cody then referenced the video they made on Adam years ago where they defended Colleen and basically discredited everything Adam was saying and admitted that she was manipulated by Colleen into making it. And y'all, Cody showed what Colleen had sent them as proof that Adam was lying, which is her responding to his last text message that he didn't include in his original video.
What she DM'd me was so I would make this video. I would make a video that would defend her. And it worked. And that's sad. I was so excited when she messaged me. I was like,
Oh my god, she's confiding in me.
I was gonna be her knight in shining armor, right?
In Colleen's text, she not only referred to the whole thing as Adam's drama twice, but also flat out denied that she was talking badly about Adam when he literally had screenshot proof. I'm not really sure how this was supposed to prove her innocence at all, but unfortunately Cody did fall for the charm of having her idol message her and played right in to what she wanted.
Y'all, I was trying to get her to tell me stuff. I wanted her to like me, okay? I didn't actually know if he was lying or not. I didn't care. I wanted her to notice me. I'm just being honest. I was mentally ill, and a person that I idolized was messaging me. So I was just really in the dark. Like, I had rose-colored glasses on. I did not know how bad of a person she was. And it's just really sad. And I think that's why I was still trying to, like, be on her good side, even though I didn't really like what she was doing to Adam. I just really wanted to get the DMs for my video and I really wanted to have something else that other people hadn't had. And I was the only person that she was talking to in the drama community, and I didn't want to like mess it up and have her just like go away and not say anything because I was afraid she wasn't going to apologize. And I thought, well, maybe if I get her on my side, like maybe I can get her to say something. I don't know. It was a hot mess express.
It was super clear that Cody was too close to Colleen to have made that video, something that they thankfully admit to now. And they've even said it was a full-on parasocial relationship.
I'm being so dramatic. I'm so sorry that I was so manic and wild and was in a parasocial relationship with this woman to the point where I was being mean to a literal kid.
But all that doesn't change what happened in the past and the fact that Cody's video had a lot of negative impact on Adam. They literally texted Colleen, "My plan is to paint the video to show Adam manipulates you into trusting him, and he had a master plan to take you down when you got mad about the Miranda thing." And Cody wasn't a child at this point. They were an adult and really should have known how messed up this whole thing is, but at the same time, it's also very clear that Colleen was trying to twist the situation into looking like the victim in front of Cody, who idolized her. Cody also exposed the fact that Corey was just as much in on the situation as Colleen was, and he was even hate-talking Adam in Cody's DMs, which Cody claimed was him being manipulative so he could turn them against Adam.
Adam deserves to see this. Everyone deserves to see what kind of people these people are.
The only time I said his name was when we wondered if he ran the hate account.
This is the Galaxy Colleen account, which I made a video on.
I wondered if he ran the hate account because for years people have sent us screenshots of him hating on us.
Where?
I hate how he acted like I was friends with him.
Babe, he was a child.
So guys, this was all Colleen and Corey basically trying to put the responsibility on someone else so that she could have people expose Adam for her so that she wouldn't get the backlash for going after a child. But also, let me just mention the fact that Cody's replies in some of these DMs are a really weird thing for an adult to say about a child as well. And just because they apologize doesn't mean that it's okay to talk about Adam in this way. Like, why are they calling him weird for being friends with these adults instead of the other way around? Anyways, y'all, Adam ended up reacting to everything Cody had exposed about Colleen since they were the first person to side with him after all these years. And it clearly gave him some sort of closure to hear that it wasn't all in his head. Adam also addressed the fact that Colleen's creepy messages to kids in the Wenny's group chat that Cody showed were actually addressed to him.
I never thought these messages would get out, but that was to me. These messages were to me. In our group chat with Colleen, we were in a group chat called the Weenies. And I wrote in the group chat and said, I'm doing a YouTube Q&A and I need questions. And Colleen was like, so this was like 2017, 2016, so I would have been 15 or something like that, 15-ish. And I was like, innocently, fuck me. But even then, I mean, you know, stan mentality, but even just on a baseline of how it went. So I wrote in the group chat and was like, and by the way, look at this, Adam, you need questions for your Q&A? Are you a virgin?
In the same video, Adam also addressed the fact that Cody had made everyone around him turn away from him because of the video they made defending Colleen. And at the time, he said that he actually forgives Cody for everything since they were too manipulated by Colleen and he couldn't blame someone for going through the same things that he did. But y'all, Adam actually ended up taking that forgiveness back when he found out that Cody wasn't actually trying to look out for Adam when they posted their video.
If you had the screenshots and you cared about Adam for 3 years, why wouldn't you have given him the screenshots? And Cody goes, and I quote, "These words that they said are the reasons that I take back ever forgiving Cody for what they did to me." Cody said, because it was my story to tell.
And this was all after Cody and Adam had talked about how affected they were by the entire thing, and Adam had even opened up about how he had a hard time trusting people after everything that happened. And Cody goes out there and posts that video to tell their story so they can get some views and get some revenge on Colleen and Corey, and not because Colleen had literally a child and turned his life to hell. Honestly, I completely understand why Adam got so mad when he heard them refer to it as their story, since the video was literally all about Adam and even ended up ruining his life. Everybody thought that he was a liar after Cody exposed him, but thankfully the screenshots from Weenie's group chat could finally give Adam concrete proof that Colleen really was inappropriate with him. Another thing that Adam uncovered is actually the fact that in Colleen's own video where she addressed the situation a few years ago, she makes it very clear that she wasn't the one to send Adam the underwear and that he begged her to send it to him, and basically just made it sound like Adam had lied about her sending it to him because she thought his tweets were so funny that she could make it look like he was lying about the other stuff too. But what really happened is that Colleen twisted the video to fit her narrative. Colleen fully manipulated the actual truth so that she could make Adam, who was a child, look bad in front of her audience. This was also after Cody had posted their video, which means that Adam was just getting attacked from all sides at that point and had no way of defending himself because he didn't have any of the proof that he has today. Adam also had another stream with people who were also in the Weenies group chat who revealed that Colleen told them not to watch Adam's original video, and the reason they all turned against him was because they never knew what Colleen had done to him. But because of that stream where the other members of the group chat got to tell their stories of Colleen and share even more screenshots of her being gross and creepy, Adam started getting swarmed with even more hate and even death threats and doxing. The whole thing got so bad that Adam had to get the police involved since he genuinely started to fear for his safety. Thankfully, a lot of people have stood up for Adam after everything has been addressed, and a bunch of people have also come out and described how they've had similar encounters with Colleen where she had made them feel uncomfortable, and there have even been videos shared of Colleen being inappropriate with children on stage.
All it takes is a little breeze and I'll see all the bits. So this is a very good example of what you don't want to dress like. So this is porn. What's your name?
Grace.
Exactly. So, first type of porn is clothing, okay? This is example. Not porn, porn. Not porn, porn.
Yeah, guys, and these are just some of the instances since so many people have come out to share their experiences. And thankfully, a lot of people are seeing Colleen's true colors after all these years and canceling her for good. Anyways, loves, thanks so much for watching, and make sure to comment down below what you think of this whole situation, and don't forget to click here for more drama.